Good Friday afternoon, everybody. I am on my way to Home Depot, going to pick up some lumber and hopefully going to rent a table saw just to make life a little bit easier. I have unexpectedly today, tomorrow, and Sunday off, so I'm really hoping to make some progress on the trailer. I feel like I've just been inching by the last 2 weeks trying to get stuff done, but my work schedule's been crazy, and or I come home and it's raining, so we haven't been able to get a lot done. So I'm really hoping the next couple days that we can make a lot of progress, so we'll see. And now we wait for the rain to stop. Well, while it's raining, I figured I would show you some parts that came in today. I did receive my new taillights in. They are quite a bit bigger than the ones I took out of the trailer. I'm not really sure. I thought that I checked the dimensions, but these are definitely bigger, but I think it'll be okay. These are made by Bargman or something like that. I got them from E-Trailer. They're LED. And then to go along with it, I got this tag light because currently my trailer does not have a tag light. And then I also picked up one of these LED overhead lights, dome light things. I need a light for under the cabinet that goes over the countertop. The only one that's there is the one that goes on the stove hood, and I'm not 100% that we're even putting that back. So I figured with all of the electronics that we are not putting back in, I should have a couple wires available to wire this up 12 volt. I also got this little guy here. Not really sure where I'm gonna put him. I'm thinking maybe in the like under the bed, the like basement luggage garage area, because there's no light under there. And then the last thing that I got is this 20 amp power inlet, because we have a water heater project that we kind of sort of know what we're gonna do with it, so it requires this inlet, but I'll talk more about that in another video. Alright, so it stopped raining enough that I could come out here and show you what we got done so far today. We got this board in. I don't remember what I talked about in my last video, but originally we were going to do it like we did this one, just in pieces. But we did get that piece of plywood out from under there that was holding us up. We were able to run a full piece, 14 foot across, and not have to break it up into two pieces. Now I'm wishing we would have done that one that way, but honestly it's not worth taking all that apart. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to put a few braces between here. If you look, you can see that these two boards are close together down here, and as they move forward they get wider. We decided to run most of these beams across here where the original ones were ran, and because of that we have to run it, you know, as wide as they ran it. But I'm not positive why they ran it narrow. There is a pipe there that goes to the gray tank, but it's way over here, so they could have brought this over. The only thing that I can think of why they would have put them closer together at this end is because that's exactly where the tub sits, so maybe for better bracing. I really don't know why they did that, but we decided we're going to run them exactly how they had them. So that's what we did. I already have the brackets up there installed, but I have to get the ones in this bathroom. But the issue is there's no trailer frame here. It just runs right there and then comes across somewhere over here. Right there is a black tank Over here is a gray tank. There's literally nothing to stand on over here. So I have our level here so that I can put my foot over here and then just kind of rest my other foot on here without putting too much weight over there, so that I can try to get those brackets in those in the spot where they originally were. Alright, now I'm just trying to get the rest of these staples hammered flat so that I can put the bracket there. Alright, so both brackets are in. That one looks a little crooked, but well, so does that one. But it's kind of hard, like I said, having to step over here and over here and then try to get them even, but I think it's gonna be okay. So hopefully you can still hear me. The fan is right next to me. It's pretty darn hot in this trailer. But I am next to this disaster of a wire area because I'm going to put a brace in here. And then I'm going to move down there and start putting in those braces as well, just to give it a little bit more support. These are what I use to help with the braces. I picked these up at Lowe's. They're like 65 cents a piece. There's the model number. I believe it's the JA1TZ is the actual model number. They work really well. They make it a lot easier because if I just put a screw through here, this still rotates. So if I put at least one of these on one end, it just holds it in place. So this is a completed middle brace. I sunk that screw in a little too far, but that's okay. And then I put one of those corner plates at the end there, and that allowed me to pick this piece up just a little bit where it was sagging down, and I was able to make this completely flush. So I like that there. Probably gonna put one over there as well, but for now I'm gonna move this way. Alright guys, well it is now 7:30 and I'm thinking about calling it a night. It's getting dark out. So I got a lot of these braces between the floor beams put together with those metal pieces I showed you. Got that the piece down there and this one done. Thinking about maybe coming through here and doing braces on each side, just one on each side versus the screw that goes in there. Only because they're so cheap, those little brackets, and they're not going to add that much weight, so might as well build pretty sturdy floor here. But I got most of these done. I'm only concerned really about where the fridge is gonna sit, and then right above the bed where the like garage type area is, where we're gonna be throwing stuff under there. I'm not quite as concerned about this area because we're just gonna be walking, and there was no braces between it before, so just mainly where we're gonna be putting heavier items is where I want to make sure it's good and supported. Might be a little overkill, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna call it a night, and I will be back in the morning. Thankfully, very excited to have tomorrow and the next day off so that I can work on this trailer. Won't be doing any relaxing, but that's okay. This is my priority right now. So I'll check in with you guys later.